Thiago smuggled his way past a couple of Arsenal players then. Coman. Thiago. And Arsenal look for the flag, but the goal's given for Robert Lewandowski. No offside, Danny Higginbotham.
It's a fantastic ball in from Thiago. You can see the Arsenal players, they stood still. Lewandowski put it into the back of the net, and then the first thought was to look at the linesman. The linesman started running straight back to the halfway line. But it was something from nothing. It wasn't the most difficult ball. And the one thing, when players have time on the ball, you have to drop off. You can see here when the ball goes back to Thiago, takes the touch, yeah, and you can quite clearly see Gabriel's the man that's playing him on. The other three players have pushed out. Gabriel stayed in. There's no chance of that being offside, and what a fantastic deft header that is from Lewandowski, leaving Czech absolutely no chance. But after a bright start from Arsenal, where they'd look comfortable, to give away a goal like that is so disappointing.
Well, he is one of the great goal scorers on the planet at the moment, and it's 24 for club and country because of damage in the home leg. Here's Lahm. Oh, and Coman Muller. Well, a bit of luck, but it's 2-0. Haven't seen too much of Thomas Muller so far. A regular scourge of English clubs, and indeed England themselves, Muller. And the day after Gerd Muller's 70th birthday, it's appropriate that the name of Muller's on the scoreline for Bayern Munich.
It's fantastic play down Bayern's right-hand side, as we've talked about previously before. As we've just seen the shot again from Coman, and then Muller puts it into the back of the net. But Douglas Costa picks the ball up on the right wing, goes inside on his favoured left foot, creates a space for Lahm then to go on the outside of him. And because Sanchez is upfield, because Arsenal have just had an attack, he's
again just to fill in behind him. Alaba want to play centre forward now, the left back. And why not? Why not indeed? That's an astonishing goal. He is Mr. Versatility, but I think that would even have taken Pep Guardiola by surprise. It certainly annoyed Arsene Wenger, who's seen his side ship a third goal here before half-time.
Fantastic play once again from Bayern, but yet again, very little tackling from the Arsenal midfield, the Arsenal defence, and it is far too easy. Take nothing away from the strike from Alaba, but he's got two players around him here. He gets away from that one, and then he's got the time. Gabriel doesn't go and face him. And when you have players in the team like Alaba, we know he can shoot from distance. We've seen free kicks that he's scored before. He's going to take that opportunity, and nobody goes out to him. And it's a fantastic strike, but it doesn't surprise you with a player like Alaba. You see him playing in the left of a back three, you see him playing left back, you see him playing centre-half. The one thing all these Bayern Munich players can do is play in any position. And Bayern Munich have been fantastic, there's no question about it, but Arsenal have helped them along the way. You know, Giroud, yes, he's playing up front, 11 that are on the pitch, but the old squad.
Here's Alaba. Oh, what a start for Arjen Robben. 4-0, an instant impact. Well, you can't do much better than that as a manager, can you, to send someone on to score instantly?
It's not a bad first touch, but once again, it's getting down the sides. You know, they've done that absolutely brilliantly all game against Arsenal, creating the 2v1 situations. You can see again here, it's the run from Douglas Costa, and the underlap this time, should have say, from Alaba. And the movement's been fantastic. You know, the full-backs have been great. Lahm on the right-hand side and Alaba on the left. And that's where they've really got at Arsenal. That's where Arsenal have been so vulnerable. It's been so difficult for Debussy and Monreal. 2v1 every time, because the likes of Campbell and Sanchez are not getting back quick enough to help out.
So Robben getting the better of his old Chelsea colleague Petr Cech, the goalkeeper, of course, who defied him at a crucial stage of the Champions League.
Very rarely finding themselves outnumbered, because they forget about the ball and they all get back behind it and then get the shape.
Here's Giroud. who never gives up. And he's getting the ball back as if to say the comeback is on.
I think if anyone's deserved that goal for Arsenal, it's been Giroud. You know, he's held the ball up as well as he can. It's been a frustrating evening for him, but that's absolutely fantastic technique from him. And it may only be a consolation. And also supporters will be delighted to see the team score. But this is great play. It's a good ball in from Sanchez, and the first touch on the chest, and the second touch into the back of the net. And Giroud, he's found it difficult this evening. He had very little support. What a great finish that is.
He's very strong in the air and very strong on his left.